Videos about moving to Mexico got a lot of views, like 300,000+ views, and the comment section was really getting wild. All I said was, literally, if you're moving to Mexico, learn a little Spanish. Respect the locals, and really just don't act like a dick. But apparently that triggered a bunch of y'all in the US, and you wouldn't believe the amount of comments it got. Y'all should be telling them Mexicans they're coming to America to do the same thing. I'm like, what the? Before we go any further, this video is brought to you by Trump Watches. Trump Watches, a watch that everyone needs. And for your discount, use BB50, that's BIBI50, for 50% off your Trump watch. All right, let's get one thing straight. Mexicans in the United States are already doing way more than most Americans would do if the situation was reversed. I mean, I see it firsthand. And the idea and the notion is that every single Mexican out there speaks no English is a complete load of crap. Guess what? Every single one of them I met, and I'm talking into the hundreds, just random, all of them spoke English to some degree or another. Whether it was basic, it was enough to get by, to literally speaking almost better English than I do. I met a bunch of Americans, Canadians, who are still, after 10 years of being here, can barely order a taco without pointing at the menu. And on the other hand, when Mexicans or other Latin Americans come to the US, you expect them to drop their language, their culture, and their food basically overnight and become instantaneously American. And meanwhile, back here in Mexico, some people can't even figure out the peso exchange without getting into Google. In reality, the US culture, it's a very, very diverse society. And states like California, Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and even Chicago have really deep Mexican roots. And you're just not going to uproot it overnight, and probably not even after a couple or 3 generations. It's strong. At the end of the day, the cultures are so intertwined, it's impossible to separate them. Mexican-American culture is really just a defining part of the United States of America. You really can't take the tacos out of Texas or the Spanish out of LA. It's too tightly woven. It's there for good. So if you're still shouting in the comments or shouting at Mexicans like the Karens you're seeing on the videos nowadays, why don't you just take a look around? If you're asking them to learn English, chances are they probably already did, maybe just to not your standard. And if you hear a bunch of people speaking in Spanish, maybe they're just friends, and it makes sense that they're just going to speak in Spanish together. You all get freaking out the moment you hear someone speaking Spanish, because they shouldn't be speaking Spanish. It's America. Viva Mexico!